Hello and welcome back to more You Don't Know Jack the Rewrite. My name is WWE Dadman, you already know that. Let's get into the next episode. Are you afraid of death? No. Nah. The Highlander are just delusional.
Hello, thank you for playing You Don't Know Jack the Rewrite. I won't pick on you for playing alone. It looks like life is picking on you enough already.
Fuck you too.
Are you new to the rewrite?
No.
The team will be pleased. They are quite tired of having to spell everything out to all those newbies. As a reminder, here are your buzzers. I am required to inform you that this is a non-profit fan project in no way associated with Jackbox Games. Please wait until the elevator has come to a full stop before you disembark.
444.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
I'm going to assume this is the death
Presenting
floor.
your host, the knockout punch of irreverent trivia, Kenny Oscars.
Really now, you're not afraid of death. Alright then, surely I can interest you in a round of Russian roulette. If we raise the stakes one by one, somewhere between no cylinders have bullets and all cylinders have bullets, I think you'll find you will end up objecting to the rules. And if
Oh
not,
no.
then
We can start with all cylinders have bullets. You start.
Don't eat or touch anything you don't know, it just might kill you. Alright, let's go.
Things that might kill you. Okay, cool.
Buzz in for a value. Here comes an interesting title to complement the relatively uninteresting cash value. Why so, cereal? Hope you got your stretches in, it's go time. Which of these serial killers can still technically take you out because they're still alive? The dating game killer, the grim sleeper, the roadside strangler, or the son of Sam?
I have no idea.
That was smooth. Your brain, I mean.
I've never heard of him.
Pleaded guilty to 7 attempted murders that he committed in the 1970s, and unlike the other 3 names, the infamous son of Sam is still alive and serving his sentence in a maximum security prison as of 2025.
Yeah, and I've never heard of him.
Telling me that true crime podcasts aren't an educational way to spend your time, okay? Knowing how to dissolve
Not into
a human
serial
body in a
killers.
bathtub is valuable information.
Honestly, I find that to be a very weird obsession.
Like to call this one. Things that are funny when they're dropped on your head. Just a heads up, if you're tired of owing us money, maybe try to get this next one right. If your anvil bone was replaced with a full-size metal anvil, what body part would you have trouble lugging around? Your head, your arms, your legs, or your pelvis? Well, at least someone's got their head screwed on correctly.
Yeah, the anvil is in your ear.
Unfortunately, though, it doesn't make a metallic donk sound when you hit it, which I suppose is one of nature's biggest blunders. Choose wisely. Take a gander at.
It would be very weird.
Do not ingest this question. Now, we would never encourage you to do this, but let's say you wanted to off an enemy with a dose of cyanide. Because it has a similar taste to the poison cyanide, which item should you hide your poison in and feed to your victims so they don't suspect anything? A box of Kleenex, a bar of soap, a bottle of lighter fluid, or an Almond Joy? No, it said that cyanide has an almond smell, but the taste is as bad as the non-edible equivalent of a Mounds bar.
Fuck if I know!
Cyanide is said to smell like almonds, but it tastes very caustic and burns like lye, a common ingredient in soap making. Though, if your grand murder plan involves making your unsuspecting victim voluntarily eat a bar of soap, then I suspect you're hardly smart enough to evade the cops for long anyway.
Also, obviously it would burn because, you know,
Okay, I'm not reading that. I'm just gonna assume it's one of those...
gibberish questions? Yeah.
Yeah, gibberish. Oh well, at least I didn't
Like
have
it
to introduce
it
it by gleefully
dissociates
saying the phrase
into
flick a piss nose cum.
frickin'
And here's what the category for this gibberish question is actually called.
if he keeps on talking over me, I'm not gonna be able to think. Fuck off.
Oh, and if you want this question to be worth some decent cash, might I suggest buzzing in quickly. Now, tell me what famous literary line rhymes with this. Dumb King Rick Bit, kiss gay drums. It's a Shakespearean quote.
That makes it even
That's
harder.
Also a Ray Bradbury novel.
Never even heard of Ray Bradbury.
By the pricking of my thumbs.
What?
Really? Nothing? Hate
Yeah.
to break it to you, but you might want to brace yourself for trouble. Have you not heard the whispers? They say that Dumb King Rickbit kiss gay drums. Something wicked's coming. What could it be? Killer bees? A hungry pride of lions? Pollsters for the Libertarian Party? What? For the love of God, what's coming?
Fuck
Features
if I
have a
know.
value to play
Never
for.
heard that.
Oh, that's the value. Here's the title. Actually, things that might not kill you. Just letting you know, you have a small but realistic chance of getting rid of your debt right here. Don't let that get to your head though. Which of these deadly sounding mushrooms is just a big fat poser? Satan's Bolete, Death Cap, Deadly Dappling, or Devil's Fingers?
Devil's fingers?
All of these other mushrooms have been attributed to at least one death, but Devil's Fingers have not. You still wouldn't want to eat one because of their unpleasant smell and texture. Are we sure they're not called Arby's fingers? This is nice. Oh yeah, here's that category. You're gonna need a bigger budget. It's analogy time, and
Oh,
I'll bet
no.
you thought you were done with those once you finished your SATs. Alright, buzz in and type in your answer when you know it. Jaws is to shark is what Blades is to...
I have no idea.
The 1989 trauma horror comedy Blades is a takeoff of Jaws. Instead of a killer shark, Blades is about a giant killer lawnmower that comes to life and terrorizes golfers on a golf course. And this goes without
What
saying,
a
it's
fucking
swept the Oscars.
stupid idea for a movie.
Hit the buzzer, get the movie.
And I'm not in,
Category
like,
with
I'm
your
not
value,
into
good sir?
movies in general. The fuck am I gonna
Slay
know
it again,
a
Sam.
fucking,
Man,
like,
all this talk about killing and
Z
death is
movie
really bumming me out. How about we go to the
that
movies?
cause
It's the
that
only
doesn't
place where
qualify for
crowds of
B.
people can enjoy a bounty of horrific, massive deaths completely guilt-free. Which of the following film series has taken the most on-screen human lives? The first 5 Friday the 13th movies, the first 5 Indiana Jones movies, the first 5 Purge movies, or the first 5 Rambo movies?
There's 5 Purge movies? Friday the 13th.
Sorry, Jason only amounts to 54 kills. There's probably more if you include the 7 additional films, but our researchers threatened to quit once they finished A New Beginning. The first 5 Purge films racked up 476 deaths,
There's-
the highest body count of any
How
film
many
in this world.
Purge movies are
All
there?
we really need is a purge of the suit-wearing, money-grubbing executive Hollywood hacks who seriously think the world needs to be subjected to more of these god-awful Purge movies.
What the fuck?
So many
I knew there
values
was
to choose
one.
from.
That's it.
I wanna swim among the fish, but then I spot the shark. S-H-A-R-K, 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 that's gonna leave a mark.
Welcome to Shark. Buzz in when the first letter of the right answer is lit up, and I'll send some cash your way. And if you want that bonus, you'll need to pick up all 5 letters. Let's get this bingo and going. Director of the first Jaws movie,
Was that Steven Spielberg?
Steven Spielberg. Where the NHL Sharks play their home games.
I have no earthly idea.
Island Town, where the first Jaws movie takes place.
I have no idea. I've never seen Jaws.
Tiny oceanic crustaceans that sharks eat a lot of.
Huh? Krill?
Grandfather of the author behind the book Jaws.
Why would I know that?
Baby Shark lyric Let's Go Blank. Do 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 do.
I have no earthly idea.
Played Hooper in Jaws.
I don't even know who Hooper in Jaws is. I haven't seen Jaws. And who the fuck is Richard
He plays King
Dreyfuss?
Shark in the Suicide Squad.
I also haven't seen Suicide Squad.
Besides the US, the nation with most shark-infested waters.
Australia.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. 70s sitcom that coined the term jumping the shark.
No idea. Never heard of it.
Flavor of the water most sharks live in.
Salty.
Ugh, salty. Blank ventilation is how sharks breathe.
Ram.
Ram ventilation. Sharks with T-shaped heads.
Hammerheads.
Hammerhead. Big winged fish, the great devil blank.
Ray.
Ray.
Not a shark.
Sharks are the blank predators of the sea.
Apex.
Apex predator. The real name of Shark Tank's Mr. Wonderful.
I have absolutely no idea.
Kevin O'Leary.
That was 100% just because it was the last letter I needed.
Shark. That bonus is yours, baby. There's your score. I'll let you be the judge of your own performance. Those values. Now we're cooking with gas. Here it is. Don't go climate changing to try and please me. If there's one thing that might kill us all, it's unchecked, rapidly evolving climate change. Sorry if I said that on your birthday or anything. Say you wanted to watch the movie The Day After Tomorrow, but you wanted to cut down on the viewing time. Which word could accurately cut off a few seconds of reading the title? Overmorrow, promorrow, submorrow, or antemorrow?
Overmorrow.
Overmorrow is an archaic English word that means the day after tomorrow. Great, you've just saved 2 seconds on reading the title.
Unfortunately,
Now you've just gotta
English
cut
phased
49
that
more
one
minutes
out.
of shot of
German
special
still has
effects
it.
and horribly written
Übermorgen.
dialogue out of the thing, and then it actually becomes kind of watchable. Hit the button. Finally, a value worth my time. Oh my god. Sorry, here's the category. How can it be my final destination if it never ends? Oh yes,
Great.
we got another
More movie
Final
questions.
Destination movie before we got Grand Theft Auto 6. Fasten your seatbelts. Suppose the Final Destination movie, yeah right, reveals Death to be a famous cartoonist. Considering how characters generally die in the series, which cartoonist would that most likely be? Bill Wilson,
I have
Rube
absolutely
Goldberg,
no
Ross Chast, or
fucking
Gary
idea.
Larson? Characters in the Final Destination films usually die via an elaborate and statistically improbable chain reaction of events, much like the elaborate machines for daily chores drawn by Rube Goldberg.
That is what I was thinking
Not
about,
the Final Destination
and
movies all you want, but don't tell me
that
they're
was
not
a
the
pure
exact
guess.
reason you won't drive directly behind a logging truck. Those values. Any last words? Now's the time to speak up.
Can we not
Here's
have
your
movie
clue.
questions?
Die laughing. We're talking about comedians and their specials.
Oh,
So
come
on the other
on! I don't
side-
know any American comedians. I have no earthly idea. I've never heard any of these fucking names before. No fucking idea. That was exactly one fucking... Yeah, it is Eddie Murphy, huh? That's one person I know so far. Never heard of any of these. Never heard of any of these. Literally never heard of any of these. Dude! Never heard of any of these. Okay, cool. Awesome. I have absolutely no fucking idea, and I'm just gonna keep... You know what? I'm just gonna keep smashing space. I don't give a fuck. Are you just gonna give me the fucking correct one first try now every time?
Just be thankful no one else saw that dreadful performance on that Jack Attack.
Dude, I'm recording this for YouTube.
Thoughts and prayers.
Why would I know any fucking, like, comedy specials of American comedians? Like, that's less likely than me knowing anything about sports or movies. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. My name's WWDadman. Bye.